We also know tonight that the district attorney's office in Athens will get some extra support as it prepares to prosecute the man accused of killing Laken Riley. Experienced trial attorney Sheila Ross has agreed to lead the case.
Now, this comes after a year-long investigation here into staffing problems at the DA's office. 11 Alive investigative reporter Rebecca Lyncham explains the impact this has had on past cases.
We started tracking cases in Clark and Oconee counties back in 2022 because we were getting emails from viewers who were concerned that serious charges were being dismissed. Shortly after, a local attorney filed a lawsuit accusing District Attorney Deborah Gonzalez of failing to do her job.
I'm looking at the evidence of how she indicts, how she dismisses, how she chooses to prosecute.
Attorney Kevin Epps isn't the only one speaking out. From council meetings,
she needs to resign immediately or her constituents will recall her.
To judges concerned about the state's lack of preparation and or failure to follow proper procedures. So when the governor was asked Monday if he had confidence in DA Deborah Gonzalez to bring the suspect in Laken Riley's case to justice, he gave this response.
She best to do that, I can tell you, because the whole country and the world is watching this case.
But 11 Alive has covered issues within the DA's office for months. It is budgeted for 17 prosecutors, but when we last reported this story in January, she had 5. Now, it's 3. While Gonzalez isn't talking today, she has consistently blamed poor pay.
It starts with the money, and then it led to the stress of having too many cases to deal with when you're one of the few who are left behind.
Last year, we tracked all felony cases in Athens, Clark County that went to trial. Her office lost nearly 60% of them, and Gonzalez didn't win any charges like kidnapping, murder, and aggravated sodomy.
My caseload was 870 cases. Yes.
That's impossible.
It is impossible.
Gonzalez has reached out more than a dozen times for help from the state's prosecuting attorneys council. Most of the requests don't say why, but 2 were related to Marsy's Law violations, cases where the DA's office was found guilty of violating the victim's rights. One case involved a father accused of raping his teen daughter.
He was a lot of time asking her to come into our home office with him, and if she didn't respond, he would ask her to delete the messages.
So the DA's announcement on Twitter to again bring in outside help, Sheila Ross, a seasoned trial attorney, seemed to stir another round of criticism that her office was ill-equipped to keep the community safe. Now, Gonzalez says she is proud of her staff and that it is politics that is unfairly putting her office under a microscope. We have seen a shortage of prosecutors across the state, although not to this extent, and there is an effort among some lawmakers to boost pay for some of those positions.
All right, Rebecca, certainly something a lot of folks are paying close attention to. Meanwhile,